Hey there, everyone. It's Thakard, and welcome back to Scoso's Adventures all over the Aurelian Village. As for the last couple of episodes, we are currently getting the pre-quest for all of our heroics lined up and done. We have done the ISD, we have done the Axe Famine, we have done the Tuscan King. Today we are working on Exar Kun. So you join me once again here in the village of Aurelia, where we are heading inside the Adventurers Guild Hall, and we are going to be talking to someone in here. The Carillion teaching assistant. Oh, there he is. Hello, you. Greetings, my friend. I was wondering if I could speak to you for a moment. Yes, of course. Thank you. I speak on behalf of my professor, Cornelius Wagglehorn, of the University of Corellia. He seeks the assistance of an adventurer such as yourself to aid him. Would you be willing to lend such aid? Yeah, sure. Why not? Most excellent. Please travel to Tyrina on Corellia and speak with Professor Wagglehorn. You will likely find him enjoying the view over the water. All right, so Tyrina. Run over to the starport over here. We will make our way over to Professor Wagglehorn on Tyrina. All right, so I have found Professor Cornelius Wagglehorn himself, and he is outside of the section of the city that's across the bridge from the starport, just over here to the south of the area here along the water. So if you cross the bridge and then you come up this little road, you should find him with no problem whatsoever. And here he sits, staring out over the water. Reading books? Mr. Wagglehorn, thank you for coming to speak with me. I am a professor with the University of Corellia. The university has a mobile research outpost on Talos, and unfortunately, we have lost contact with them. No communication or responses to our queries for over a month. I do not wish to involve the authorities unless there is truly something to do so, or truly cause to do so, excuse me. And the university agrees. Will you help us by investigating? I wouldn't be here if I wasn't going to help. I am thankful. The research outpost is on Talos. I'll upload their last known location to your journal. When you learn anything, please use the communications terminal to contact me. All right. So we are going to be heading to the off-site research outpost. All right. As with our previous videos, I am over here at Dromond Kaas on Rory because they nicely for us have a Exar Kun pre-quest research facility on Talos fast travel head. So no reason to drive all the way out there. We can use the prerequisite, the terminal right here and go straight to that spot on Talos. Just so I don't have to show you all this again, we will be also using the Exar Kun dig site one as well. All right. And there it is, the little itty bitty research outpost. Save so much time just doing those fast travel ITVs. So nice to have those. As I said before, there are different cities that have ITV setups like that. I just use the one on Rory because that's where my house is. All right. The outpost is eerily silent as you approach. There should be students and researchers busily at work, but no one is visible, other than a corpse in the center of the outpost yard. Go check it. Dead researcher. Search. Data pad has been placed in your inventory. All right, open up our inventory. And let's use this data pad. Power it up. From the researcher's daily journals in the datapad, you determined that some strange cultist arrived unexpectedly at the outpost and began speaking with the students and researchers. Seemingly overnight, almost everyone in the outpost joined the cult. The dead researcher was one of the few to refuse. He seemed adamant that the cultists had some way of compelling others to join them, and that those who joined did not do so of their own free will. He also mentioned a location at which the former students, newly converted cultists, were being prepared for off-world transportation under the supervision of someone named Magnus Grenz. Okay. We're going to send a message from communications terminal. Now we are going to find Magnus Grenz. He's 2,500 meters in this direction, so we're just going to drive that way. As far as I've seen, there is not an ITV option for Mr. Grenz, so I'm just going to drive that direction instead. Shouldn't take long. All right, so we have arrived here. We find Magnus Grenz, a cultist coadjutor? Whatever. You seek those liberated from the university's research outpost. Never fear, they have joined our glorious cause. You may join as well, though perhaps I will not allow you this choice. So talking to this guy will spawn a cultist. He is a level 90. Non-elite. Easy peasy, drop him to the dirt. Oh, never mind. There were actually two there. They were just sitting in the same spot. And down he goes. Apparently that rebel warrant officer up there wanted to help too. Looks like we have another two cultists that have come after us. Ain't gonna be a problem. Sit your cultist butt down. Oh, never mind, it was 3. So the first one is 2, second one is 3. What you got now, Mr. Grenz? How many of you are in this little group? All right. So, looks like we have at least 3 here as well. Yep. So 3 more have spawned in. And 3 more have hit the ground. Yes. And we're just going to keep fighting cultists all day long, eh? Won't take long to get through that entire research team. Oh, we got 4 cultists this time. The rebellion has come to help me. Goodbye, rebellion officer. All right, test complete. Speak with Magnus again. Wow, that was a thing. Wow, you defeated my minions. Well, not truly my minions, as we all follow the voice of from the darkness, as shall you. Nevertheless, I remain unimpressed and shall ensure that you learn nothing from me as I lay down and fall asleep. Okay. Loot. Can't loot. All right. We're going to go inside. I believe we're going to be looking for this data terminal. Guy might have disappeared himself, but apparently this is where you go to do some AFK grinding. Wow, 4 guys AFK grinding. That's sad. You learn that the cult is devoted to the will of Exar Kun, a long-deceased Sith Lord, and based on Yavin 4. Alright. Return to Professor Welgelhorn. Alright, we will return to Professor Welgelhorn. Alright, so we have returned to Tyrena and Mr. Cornelius Welgelhorn, the Professor of Corellia. The investigation team at the outpost found evidence of a mind-controlling substance in the blood of the deceased researcher, as well as some samples of the same stash nearby. That, along with your discovery of a cult devoted to Exar Kun, worries me. A colleague of mine, Professor Walter Amanis, has been leading a team on Yavin 4. That team is hoping to find artifacts related to Exar Kun. I fear this cannot be a coincidence. What you wish me to do? Professor Amanis has been leading an archaeological dig. Yavin 4, as I said. They were hoping to find artifacts or relics related to Exar Kun near the temple of Exar Kun. I fear they may have found something far worse. Please travel to the dig site on Yavin 4 and find the Professor Amanis. That is what we will do. Okay, we have arrived at the archaeological dig site here on Yavin 4. There's the temple down there, and we're over here, and we are find a way to infiltrate the cult. We're going to go talk to this rebel trooper right over here. He's right next to the front of the temple, right across water. Converse with him. You're looking for Professor Amanis. He leads this archaeological dig site. I used to come speak with him when my duties allowed, but recently, in the last month or two, something has changed. He refuses to see anyone, and the researchers and students all started wearing those strange robes. Something isn't right. Where can I find him? He's down below in the temple. They dug down and found a way to the lower levels of the temple of Exar Kun. The professor is always down there these days. I have not been able to get to him. Only those who carry a medallion are allowed entry. A medallion? That is correct. From what you've told me, I'm guessing the markings on the medallion are related to Exar Kun. You'll need one if you wish to enter and find the professor. All right, so my assumption is I need to kill things until I get it. So that's what we'll do. Excuse me, looking for a medallion. Can I borrow someone's medallion so I can go talk to the professor? Oh, medallion found. Easy peasy. All right, we are going to return to Professor Wagglehorn now, who is all the way back once again on that overlook in Tyrena. So I'll catch up with you guys in just a minute. All right, Professor, I got bad news. He's in a temple. Temple towards a Dark Lord of the Sith. I think he's gone rogue, bro. Travel to Aurelia and speak with my teaching assistant there. He can alter the medallion to allow you to enter the inner sanctum of the Temple of Exar Kun, where Professor Amanis and his followers are held and swayed by the spirit of Exar Kun. I shall do so. My teaching assistant can also arrange for transport from Aurelia to the dig site on Yavin 4 whenever you are ready to confront Exar Kun and his enslaved minions, including my unfortunate friend, Professor Amanis. So let's go back to Aurelia, and we will talk to his teaching assistants, and we will finish up the Exar Kun request. All right, so we have returned to our Carillion University teaching assistant. We are completing this mission. I've made the necessary arrangements. The medallion should allow you to enter the temple, and the Aurelia shuttle can take you to the Yavin 4 dig site whenever you need. Good luck confronting the spirits of Exar Kun. So that is it for today's episode. We now have access to the Exar Kun heroic, and we can do that all right here from Aurelia. Next time, we will be covering the final one of the heroic prequests. I believe it's the final one. And that is the IG-88 prequest. So, see you all guys then. Bye-bye. Thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. You guys are what makes this channel grow. So hit that notification bell and you'll be notified whenever I post something new or go live. And please always remember to bring it no matter what you do.